So here we are, playing the game, Sega game, Streets of Rage. One of the best games on Sega in my opinion. The music's quite good. So normal difficulty, one player, and let's choose our character. 3 of them, and my favorite is Blaze because she has some good moves and she also moves fastest compared to the other characters. Round 1 start, so let's do this. Hey! Hey! You know the dude, Asian guy, you can see his name at the end credits, that did the music for this game. After the game came out in about the 90s, 1991 or something, then he shortly after that got a gig at clubs as a DJ because of this music. And yeah, I gotta say, it's quite good. Okay, now we're doing a bit fast forward, because if you don't, then the length of this video will be something about 50 minutes. But thanks to these little fast forwards, I can do it in about 40 minutes. Not much, but still. So yeah, I have played it on Sega countless times, and now with the emulator on my computer, I mostly play it with a friend every time we get a taste for it. So thanks to all these gameplays, I've got quite experienced with these techniques and strategies and all the bosses. So here's the first boss fight, quite easy one, no challenge. This one doesn't even have backup guys for him, so only me and him. And here's my special move, police backup. Kills every guy and takes a lot of health from the bosses. You can only use one each life. Round 1 clear, and round 2 start. If every time your score reaches another 50,000, you get a level up. So my first one is coming up right now, quite shortly. One of the techniques in this game you can use is that when you are grabbing one enemy and the other one is quickly approaching you from behind, you throw the one you are holding, and while you are lying down, the other enemies can't harm you. They can't hit you when you're doing something, some move, like throws. So every time I can, I time the throws just right. So if I get rid of one enemy, I can shortly take other one right beside me. I'm actually playing on a controller or as you say gamepad on now, but mainly I have been using a keyboard, so it gets a bit to get used to it for me. But actually on Sega a long time ago I played only with a controller, so I just have to remind myself how it was. But still, it gets a bit getting used to it, and it's a little tricky. And here's the area for the second level 2 round boss. As you can see, you can block enemy projectiles while hitting them, and fight begins. This one's a bit more difficult than the last one was, not just because he has backup guys, but this guy has some crazy moves, especially when you jump kick. I will try to show you some of them. I also have my special power, police backup, for this one and this one. These are some crazy moves from him, and the only way you can kill him is by approaching him from the side. But for now I have so little health that I use my backup before I die. Got tired of playing with him. So dead. End of round 2. Round 3, start, and let's go. Music for this level is also good, at least better than the last one was. These samurai guys are really annoying with the beat kicks. Every time you rob an enemy of his weapon, after that he'll surely rush towards you. So it's one thing you can always count on to be ready for it. I try to do the fast forwards as much as possible. Of course I do the bosses in the right speed, and also some cooler fights with random guys. So here's the boss area, I figure. This boss is easy and hard. When he gets a hit on you, it takes a lot of health, but if you do a special easy strategy, you gotta do the timing right, then he has no chance. But I lost my special power before I died. Shame. Too bad. Just because of the little dude over there. He's the only one that annoys me. and the boss has his yellow shield. Okay, now I have his health on orange, so I can pull the backup. Got my timing wrong, so used it just in right time. The police backup won't do any damage to the boss while his first shield is on, the yellow or yellow-orange color health. But this guy will appear some more times and without backup, so I can thoroughly demonstrate the tricks you can use to defeat him. Well, while you're not being distracted, it's actually quite easy to defeat him. And also a good thing with this game is that the levels are quite nicely designed. Everyone is different in its own right and has something special. Like this one, it has holes that you can throw enemies in, but you gotta be careful that they don't throw you in them or kick you in there. And there will come some other cool levels, like the lift level. So every level has something different than the last one. So these yellow guys, they can throw me in the holes, but this time they got thrown. Just picked up a level up for me. I have 6 lives already, with I think 3 continued chances. I know that in the end levels I lose most of my lives because the bosses in there are quite challenging, and without backup at the end it's really fun. Bad one. Got tangled up with the knife dude and bastard slided me to death. The knife dudes are really annoying because they rush through you, take your lives, but they can also just stop and start standing by you, and every second you lose health and you can do nothing about it. When this happens, it's really a bummer. So here comes the 4th boss fight. This guy, he's also really hard because when he charges at you, you have no chance of blocking him. So you gotta grab him while he's just starting to run, or get behind him like this. Move diagonally through his path. Try to grab him from behind, or start hitting him before he has a chance of starting his run. So now I have a good spot for him. If I don't let go of him, I have him and I can kill him easily. But the only hard part is just getting behind him and not getting distracted by the minions. So on the boat level, you can get a bit sick from the moving, especially when it's fast, but actually luckily it's not too bad. So again, the knife guys, bastards. There's a lot of enemies at once. So you have to start jumping because then there's little chance I get hit by them. And these street ladies, these ones especially, you hit them and they just go into this blocking stance where you can do nothing to them, so the only way killing them is by grabbing them. Some of them don't do it, but some do, like I think this one. Okay, got rid of her, but one comes from behind. Yeah, I will demonstrate now. So like this, I can do nothing now, and he sits there for a while. It's very annoying. I like the first Streets of Rage game the most compared to the other sequels. It's simple, but yet fun with all these boss techniques and strategies. So here comes the level 3 boss again. So to avoid his attacks you can move up and down, but when you have a good position then start to do this. You gotta do the timing just right, and then you have him. And if you don't have a pipe, then do jump and kicks. But your usual punches won't do anything to him. He will charge through them. Got the extra backup now from the ground, so I use my first one on these clowns because I don't have time to mess with them. It's easier to just go through them, pick up my new backup and go forward. Got a new level up. Here comes the last area of this level, I think, yeah? Pretty soon the boss fight will begin. Commence! I'm ready to... I know I might lose some of my lives on this one, but until I have my backup also with them, it's not too bad. So... fight! Little sisters, yeah? Evil ones. Oh. Almost avoided her throw. So these ones, there's no point of jump kick on them. And only strategy is to run under their jumps and try to grab them just when they land. Almost died over here, so I use my special. One of them has already orange health, so she will die quite shortly. When one of them is dead, the other one is quite easy, but for now, if I try to grab one, the other just interferes, saves her. So now, you and me. Now I won't die, I know. I can concentrate on her. So the best time is when she jumps and does a leg kick. When she does flips, it's not so easy. Grab, at least. So you gotta just run from side to side and wait while she does it. And to call it forward, you move up and down. Try to avoid her, and then she'll do the one jump that's beneficial to you. Okay, on to the next level. So here we have this same old street lady that does her defense. But while she's alone, she'll be no problem to me. Here will come again one of the previous bosses. Okay, this one, yeah. So now you can see the technique. So when he goes into the down corner, for example, and stops there, you go to the up, and then you already are behind him, and wait while he rushes through you or past you, and charge and grab him and don't let go. So here's a nice place, two moving crowns. A lot of ladies. I have her on my trap. Yeah, worked perfectly. The thing with the corners in this game is that enemies can go in defense behind screens or out of the screen, and you gotta move away from there, so they'll come back on screen. It's first it's frustrating, but when you get used to it and know the technique to move away from them and they'll come out, then you don't think about it anymore. Oh, threw me, but I didn't fall for the trap. So here we have a boss fight area. There will be nothing new about this boss, but still it's a bit more difficult than before. So as you can see, these guys again, two of them. So this makes it harder. When you turn your back on one, then he'll definitely rushes towards you. And when you are between two of them, it's you're in a bad position. So I will almost die here. I'll use my special power now. I see that both of them have their shields on still, but one of them lost a few of itself also. So now I will try to take some lives before I call my new backup. Ah, failed to throw him. It's time to call it again. One of them has still some health left. I thought he will die. Oh, this was a bad one. Okay guys, now let's finish this. That seemed easy. And this also. That didn't went so well, but what are you gonna do? Okay, at least got a new level up. So this level is quite fun. Round 7, was it? The lift level. So the thing here is you don't get any health because you're always in the same ground. And you might get some weapons from the dudes. And as you can see, you can throw them over the edge. But again, you must be careful that you don't get thrown over. Especially with these yellow or purple guys, like these ones there. Yeah, he will try to come now, but haha, you'll fall instead. You also. Yeah. There's only room for me in this lift. When you play the game with 2 players, then all the bosses are doubled, and also they have their little backup minions. But with 2 players, it's not much more difficult. But the last boss with 2 guys, this will be with 2 players, just as every other boss, and quite easy. But of course, if you play with 2 players, the guys will be doubled, health and other pickups will be also doubled, and you can hit each other. Sometimes you get each other's way, especially when you try to get a hit on one boss and the other one interferes, messes up your strategy or techniques. So here I call my backup, and as you can see, the shot, bazooka shot, comes from a funny angle, like through the building or something. Okay, now I have my health low, so of course I called it before I die, not to do the previous mistakes I did a few times before. Just wasn't paying attention. I always use my special power when my health is low, but sometimes the enemies get me while my guard is down. Like now, I am on the last level, but sliding guy just got me over there. But not too bad, still have 4 lives and continues, so I guess I'll use in the worst case scenario a few of my continues also. So round 8 start, the last one, and I think the longest also maybe. So here even the last level police backup was a bit crazy, but here think of it, I'm coming from the right corner to the left, different from all the levels from before. So here in the building, here we have no backup, no cars, no police, no bazookas, or exploding minigun bullets like the second player has if you try it. So no backup over here, and we'll see some of the bosses again. So this is the place where you need to get your boss defeating techniques just right, or you won't make it to the end. And as you can see from the windows, it's nighttime outside, but I actually saw it recently that the time outside changes. Morning arrives during this level. Yay, new level up. So here we have the first boss, round 1 boss again, with the new colors on him, again with no extra guys. This one is gonna be real easy. Yeah, few kicks and he already surrendered. He doesn't have no chance against me. No one does. First I thought I won't use my health until I really needed them, but then the guys just caught me off guard, and stupid situation. Here again, the guy failed to throw me for some reason, game mistake or something. So level 2 boss again with cool black colors, and because he is alone, defeat him easily. Still, sometimes, yeah, he got a chance to be at my back, so he striked before I got the grab on him. He managed to kill me again, little bastard. But I gotta approach him from the sides, from up or down, and then I gotta grab on him, and I got a good chance of hitting him. So now you can see that the morning is arriving from outside. So with the second world level boss, you just gotta keep in mind to approach him from the sides, and there's no need of jumping, because he'll do his special quick move sliding trick. But with this one, yeah, it's also very easy now. While no one interferes with you, you can easily strike him. But with two players, it's oftentimes very difficult, because both of them are going to strike only one of you, and when they come at different times, your timing, you can't do the timing for both of them, so it's a bit messy before the both of you get focused on one boss. So sometimes with two players it is actually more difficult, but sometimes it's not. So these samurai dudes are very frustrating here, because they can kick you in a funny way. Kick you one time and keep kicking on you until you lose all your health in one place. So escaped this one, okay. Got me on this one, but now I have him on the back. Almost threw him, but managed to jump in front of him, and now I won't let go of him anymore. Caught him in my sights, and leave him with no chance of starting his little run. But yeah, don't try to throw this guy like I did before, so you will see that he's too fat for any character in the game. So now we are nearing the end of the corridor. Last fight before the last boss remaining. And I know I will lose quite much of my lives on this one, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's a hard fight, especially when you're playing alone. Thankfully, when you're playing with two players, this boss is not doubled, so two bosses, there won't be four bosses, but still with two players, if the second player isn't so experienced as you, it makes actually no difference. He will lose quickly all his lives. So I can't focus on one of them while the other one strikes me. Every time I get a grab on one of them, the other one comes behind me, grabs me and throws me and takes half my health. Like this. Didn't see her coming. I try to approach them and grab them, but they're tricky bastards. Again, got a kick on one of them, and the other one just jumped in front of me again. But this is how you gotta do it. Just try to grab and keep trying. Again, just threw one of them, and the other one came to rescue. This was a stupid move, just walked in front of her. But I keep trying to grab them while they do their one jump that's very easy for me to grab. Like this, again, the other one got me. Now, yes, like this, and again, to the rescue. Almost defeated her. So now they have taken more than 3 lives from me. Actually, this fight is like the big warm-up for the last boss, because sometimes this will take even more lives than the last one. I don't know why this guy came out. Totally random. In easy difficulty you don't see him. So now's the tricky part. He will ask you if you want to join his gang, and you gotta say no. Because if you say yes, he'll throw you back to the, I think, 6th level. So you say no, you wanna defeat him, and he'll call his backup guys, his special guys. Just a bit to warm you up. So you will find a few of them, and eventually the guy has to stand up. Before the day reaches lunchtime. So now. So the hard part isn't that he has a machine gun, the hard part is that his weapon kick charges are sometimes, it seems, unblockable. And the best part to grab him is while he's shooting. But again, you have to focus not to get hit by the bullets. You can block the projectiles if you need to. The other guys are doing so much fuss around you that it's hard to focus on the boss guy, so I think last continue. But his health is already orange, so with 3 lives I can defeat him. But don't focus on the little red guys. Deal with them if they are confusing you or distracting you, but they will come and keep coming, and there's no end of them. The boss is enjoying his time with them. Goes from corner to corner and shoots, and nobody's here to stop him. With 2 players it's a bit easier, but as you can see, managed to kill him nonetheless. So finished the game, yay! But didn't have my original score because of the continue lives. But still, good time, good playing, good game. And here's end credits for you, and can I say end cutscene or something? So enjoy. I also want to add that if you play with 2 characters and you meet the end boss, and he asks you both the question, then if one of you says yes to him and the other says no, then he forces you to fight each other, and you do it until all your lives and continues are done. And the best part that I actually recently discovered is that if the one that said to the boss yes, that he wanted to join his gang, wins, then in the end he gets to fight the boss still, nonetheless. But if he wins, then he becomes the crime boss of the city, and you get a nice picture of it and a little text. So it's a cool thing to find out.